Alright, we're back. We're going middle path this time. I want to whip out Yixuan just because I haven't used it in a long time. Sheer damage 20%, HP 15%, EX special, whatever. 40% more critical damage. Ultimates ignore. That's pretty good. We're just gonna bring you. So like last time, I learned my lesson. I'm gonna show the showcase the builds now. That's my Yixuan. What is it saying? So apparently I have a good enough score to merit the S rank or whatever. Is it her skills? Is it her discs? Weapon? Okay. 97. Crit chance. Again, as I say this every time. I could just run this and get one more crit roll and it would max it out, but it doesn't. It's not that big a deal. I prefer a little bit of extra damage and a little other stats here over that one. Physical damage, crit rate, all that stuff. Cool. And then lastly, her, which I'm going to put this on. I'm still working. You want to get her to 24,000 HP, and I'm still like, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. What other skills? I think that's it. Just these two. You might want to increase the block, but it doesn't really matter. I need another, like this needs to have one more HP roll plus a flat HP. And a lot of these are kind of like that. So like this needs one more HP roll. This is pretty decent. Like obviously I could want this here. That's kind of unrealistic. A +3 I think is it's not quick. Like +2s, like if you had +2s on everything, you're fine. Just slowly build up to +3. +3 is kind of like the end goal for most of these discs. +4 is like you just got lucky that day, and there you go. Right? It's unfeasible to want a +4. If you get it, cool. If not, don't worry about it. Right? Just as long as you're aiming for +3s, you'll get her HP up to 24,000. So again, +3, +3, and +3. You could be like, oh, +4, but the amount of discs you have to go through for the game to like give you a +4 is ridiculous. I don't have that many myself. I think the only +4 I have is this one. Yeah, I have a lot of +3s, but this is probably the only +4. There's another one I do have a +4 of in here somewhere. See, a +4 attack rate. So anyway, the point being is that +4s are like super rare. So don't try to like force it through. If you get them, then you know you're lucky. But just +3 is a goal you want to aspire to, right? Because if all your discs are +3, at that point, just stop grinding because you're wasting a lot of time farming for a set for one specific substat to roll, and you're just gonna be going through garbage. Going up to +3 is a good trade-off in terms of investment to return, right? So that's kind of the point I wanted to make there. Yeah, so that's that. I have this guy, which he's probably better, but I really want to use this new ghost dude. But the ghost guy is with Pyroas right now. The story calls him Pyroas, but it's spelled kind of like Pyroy or something like that, which I find kind of funny. I hate when they do that. Man, even with I don't know if you guys can see that from my. Oh my gosh! Every so often my controller disconnects from Steam. I'm not sure why. Did I not hit her? Did she miss that last one? Oh my god. I mean, we're still gonna hit the score, but it's so dumb that you can just miss. And I messed up.
Reality and
Whatever.
illusion. Strength and finesse. Swift yet still. Out decree.
Today's
Oh, I
work
messed up.
order?
I got distracted. I'm like trying to juggle like 20 different things here. That was a waste of an ult. It's not in the time window. Whatever.
Yin and yang converge.
Like a shadow. In the name of the night.
Let's make this quick. Inadequate.
Pretty, right?
Reality and illusion. Shift. Cycle of yin and yang. The time. Seize the moment.
Big talker.
Evil shall be purged.
I'm like so distracted. Playing suboptimally.
Concentrate. Clarity and
I'll hit it with the ult. I wonder if we can get another stun window here. I'm kind of doubtful.
an opening.
Ah, are you serious? I didn't have that.
Wanna play a game?
The one thing that Lucia annoys me is she doesn't have a really good quick assist out of her of herself. I think she only quick assists out of herself when you activate her EX special and it fills up her bar. That's the only time you'll get a quick assist out of her, which isn't bad or good or bad or anything. It's just annoying. I don't know. Again, I'm curious to see if you guys can see that. No, you guys can't see that. It's just on the Steam overlay. Whatever this wire that I'm using to connect to my controller is pissing me off because it keeps disconnecting. Oh, there it goes again and again and again. Ugh. So irritating. Let's see. Anyway, that's it for the whole video anyway. Yeah, so fortunately it didn't disconnect halfway through, which would have been really annoying. But navigating this game's menus without the controller is really annoying as well. Yeah, so there we could have probably had more. The main thing is it's like I have to look and see how other people are doing this, but trying to kill her stupid minions every single time, I'm not sure how you can do that without thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like, I could probably kill her minions all the time, but I'd have to be like paying attention and looking at where her minions are and hunting them down specifically. And I feel like that wastes a lot of what's the word? I feel like it wastes a lot of resources and energy to like I could be main DPSing the boss, but instead I'm kind of like trying to look on my peripheral as where the clone is. Again, we'll go and I'll see if I can do this with a full clear with all the bonus points. But for now, this team obviously even outperformed the Yixing Wang team, which is pretty good. I think for the same cost, it's Yixuan, her weapon, Lucia, and Dialyn. It's a 4-cost team, and I have a 4-cost team over here. So for the same amount of investment, we got a little better results on this one. Again, I think maybe that it's kind of a difference of like 4,000 between these two. I think that weapon might make up quite a lot of that. I don't know if it would make up 4,000, but we'll see. I'll do another run and we'll compare. But again, this one should probably, at the very least, this one's going to hit 30,000. Whether it's going to be over or under 3,100, that's to be seen. But yeah, more or less, that's what it is. So yeah, I think the Marionettes is one of those enemies that it's not tailor made to what's her name? Miyabi. It's not like specific to her, but she ends up being having a lot of fun during it because her whole basic attack and her ult and a lot of her stuff kind of hits in a wider area, so it does more. But like I used to do this matchup with Sambi, and Sambi has her little triple dash thing, and that triple dash is not conducive to hitting a wide range of people. Now, when they updated her kit with a basic attack, I think her basic attack 3 or 4 does that like ring where she throws her like swords or knives or whatever around in a circle. That helped a lot to getting more of these marionettes, but still not great. I think what I will end up doing though instead is just coming back and doing this one with Pyrois, and I think he might have a better chance. I think his attacks, especially his basic attacks, are more they're more conducive to hitting the second marionette puppet. So I'll probably come back and do that with that and see what we can do there. I think because I'll be running Pyrois with. I'm not gonna do this one, but I'm just gonna show you the team I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna be doing this with probably Trigger because I'm not using Trigger. So this is probably the team I'll bring into that. I mean, I could probably bring this in now and still have an interesting time. But one of the things with this team I like is that Nicole, her little bubble, stays long enough that it actually does decent damage to the other ballerina. Especially like the size as well as the duration, the fact that it's there longer. And again, Pyrois kind of has some pretty like wide-reaching attacks, so I'm sure these two combined will help me get that max score. And plus, again, they're Aether strong, so no, I'm not gonna save this. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one.